Hello, everyone. We are here with Maggie Robertson. Hi. Wow, this is amazing. So I have some questions for you here. So your two most famous characters right now are Orin and Lady Dimitrescu, and they both happen to be villains. What do you do to get into the mindset of just villains like that?
Question. I feel so separated from you. I think every character is different. So every time you approach a character, even if they're both a villain, you're going to be tailoring things slightly differently to each one. And I like to work a lot with physicality, so that's always a big key for me. I will look at what kind of template they're using, blah, blah, blah. I speak words for a living. I love law and technique, if anyone's ever heard of it. So it's all about the psychophysical. So, like Lady D, I felt never moved in a straight line. She's very curvy, and she takes her time because she has all of the power in her. So she can go at her pace. So then I started to explore curvy lines, being indirect with her emotions, but she's very direct in her speech. She says what she wants, so it's an interesting dichotomy. And underneath all of that, you have this real violence that feels like it needs to be able to explode out of her. So you have an internal tendency, you have an external tendency on like the exterior, whereas inside there's lots of slashes, kind of very violent, aggressive emotions happening. So that was Lady D, and then with Orin is pretty batshit, and she's crazy too, and she's very indirect, but it's because her thoughts, she jumps quite quickly from thought to thought, and so that meant that her physical expression could be quite big, and she can jump from different tempos quite quickly to create that sense of necessity, because you never know what she's going to do next. So that was very fun to play with too. Hopefully that made sense. I felt like an imbecile trying to speak words aloud, but there
that did make sense. Okay. Iconic. So what made you want to get into voice acting?
I don't know if I ever went into it with the intention of I want to get into voice acting. I landed here. The voice was always the cornerstone of what I did as an actor. I started off as a singer and was studying classical music, and then moved into acting and studied classical acting and Shakespeare. So the voice was always the cornerstone of what I did. And I had a lot of versatility and flexibility. So it makes sense in hindsight that I found my way here. But Resident Evil Village was the first game I ever booked, casual. So I really stumbled into it and felt like the role that I was meant to play found me, and the industry that I was meant to be in found me. So that's how I did that.
It's interesting with such a classical background that you stumbled upon Lady Dimitrescu with just how much elegance she exudes.
She feels very classical to me.
Yeah.
She also uses very heightened language that's very Shakespearean.
Yeah.
So then in terms of prepping the character, I thought a lot about language and how she uses language and how language can be weaponized as yet another tool in her arsenal besides her claws or anything else, but she can really inflict physical pain with her words. And so that was very interesting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you. So, we're obviously at the convention. I've seen that you've gone to a fair amount of conventions already. What is your favorite, con memory, and what's the, funniest con memory you can think of?
Good question. I don't know if it's just because it happened literally today, but I had somebody who asked, do I want to say this? Do I want to open this Pandora's box? But, I had somebody ask if they could pick me up in a selfie today, and I allowed it this one time, and then I picked them up more times. So tip for tat.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my word. Wow. That's really cool.
Don't everyone come asking to pick me up.
Yeah.
It was a one-time thing.
PSA, don't do it. So, because just the environments for both Resident Evil and Baldur's Gate are so different. What was it like behind the scenes, kind of like filming?
It's different for every game. Resident Evil was fun. We did the full performance capture, and it was fun because a lot of the scenes that I were in were larger group scenes, so we got to really play with each other as actors. So much of what we do within video games, especially voiceover, is you work alone primarily most of the time. So it's always a nice treat when you get to step into the volume and you record the performance capture stuff and get to act off of other people. So that was super fun. And then Baldur's Gate 3 was different because it's such long-form narrative. We did the mocap for the lines, but you were alone in the studio and you kind of start and end in base pose so that they can paste in whatever they need based on the choices that the players are making as they go through the game.
And there's many choices.
And there's many choices.
Many choices.
Yeah, but it was all fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I'm so glad that I got to do this with you and I got to meet you. So thank you for your time.
I love your red glasses. I have red glasses too, and if you could let me know in advance, we could have worn them together.
We hope match.
So there. Next time, let me know.
Thank you so much. Yes, I will let you.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. Enjoy the rest of the con.
We will.